Social media has ruined dating. And I'm going to tell you why. So back in the day, before Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all that good stuff, right? You will meet a person. You obviously find them physically attractive, right? You want to get to know them more. You exchange numbers, blah, blah, blah. When you go home, you're only thinking about that one person. I'm only thinking about that one guy I met at the party. You're thinking about that one girl from the cookout, right? Because when you go home, you're not clicking on your phone to compare her to somebody else. You're not going to her page to see what she doing. You didn't have access to all of that stuff. So you were able to genuinely get to know someone without any bias, without comparing, without anything. Like, it was just each other on each other's mind. So now, because of social media, you go out, you meet people. The first thing you do is look them up on the internet. So now you have a idea or perception of who they might be, or just based off of pictures and videos. And it's like, you don't even...
I think that's shit. I think that's a woman thing though. You know what I'm saying? Because if I meet some fine shit, bro, I'm trying to crash. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't looking up a motherfucking Instagram trying to dissect things. Like, that's just not me. Me personally, I don't care about the followers, about the engagement that a female has, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I meet some fine shit out, bro, I'm trying. Hopefully, I got the number. So I could, you know what I'm saying, set up my late night crash. That's where my mind go in these situations. I ain't going to a motherfucking Instagram. I ain't
know this person.
No.
I hate it.
Back in the day,
I feel like she's speaking off her personal experience. That's probably what she do when she meet niggas. She meet niggas at the club, at the bar, and she get the, Instagramming them and background checking and all this other shit, who they follow, and you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's more of a if I can't really speak for men, I can only speak for myself. And if I was to be looking for a girl's Instagram or something like that, it would be to show said friends the shit I'm about to crack. You know? But it wouldn't be for any other reason, any other judgmental reason. It would just be, oh damn, this is the shit I was finna crack. This is the shit I'm trying to crack. This is the potential crack. That's where my mind would be going. I'm watching the little thing. It said my date never came back from the bathroom. I ain't never been on a date so bad in which we didn't order food. Now I'm finna go like sneak out the bathroom window. Like the shit that be happening in the movies. I ain't never been placed on a date so awful. I ain't never been on a date with a bitch so fucking hideous to the point where I had to go sneak out the bathroom fucking window. You know? I got some type of a fucking heart. I ain't finna just leave the bitch with the appetizers. You know what I'm saying? And the full course and all the plates. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna, that's just my type of character. You know what I'm saying? That's how mama raising it. You know what I'm saying? They just ain't in my character to just dip on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be more straightforward to the point. Hey baby girl, this ain't what I envisioned. You know? This ain't what I envisioned before I agreed to come on this date. You know what I'm saying? I would have let her know up front. I'm not finna sneak out no bathroom. You know what I'm saying? This is bad karma. You damn that. You're really a thief. You're really trifling. I don't condone the leaving the bitch at the table by herself. I don't condone that.
Update. So for those that aren't aware or not aware, I'm getting a lot of my tattoos removed. The reason being I started getting a lot of them without really having a cohesive plan for them. My sleeve is a different story, my leg is a different story, my back is a different story, but like my torso and my right arm and my chest were kind of just ones I threw together because I wanted to feel something. And now that I'm older, I would like them to look more cohesive. So the plan is to remove the ones I don't like and then in the future have a better plan because I love my leg sleeve, which is what I prefer as traditional. And I would love to have like an arm of traditional. So I'm removing all the ones that I'm not really in love with anymore. And in terms of pain, I don't feel like it hurts that bad. I think what hurts the most and is the most uncomfortable is the healing process right after you get it done. For the first hour after getting it done, you're just swollen. It feels like a really bad sunburn. You can't really touch anything. It's just uncomfortable. And then this one, I don't know if you can tell, this one did blister. It's my only color tattoo that I'm getting removed, and so I think maybe that has something to do with why it blistered, because my other ones don't blister. This is the only one that blisters after I get it done. But again, it's not like it's blistered right now, but it's not like I can touch it. It's not painful. It's just looks kind of gross. But I have removed, or am in the process of finishing removing. This used to be a rose. I have maybe one more session on it before it's completely gone. This I had a session on yesterday for touch-ups. It's almost completely gone. It was script font. And again, I started removing these maybe 2 years ago. And as I get them almost completely removed, I'll start removing new ones. So this one used to be cherries. It's almost completely gone. Again, removing the Frida. I'm removing this rose. It's almost completely gone. This one almost completely gone. And then this eye has been taking longer than a lot of my other ones, just because it was so bold and deep into my skin and scarred that it's going to be a little bit longer to remove. I go to Removery. I love them. I think they're amazing. They ice them first to kind of numb them, and then they start working on you. So it's not as painful, I think, compared to other places. Other places use different lasers than Removery, and I feel like I would not want to use them. I only trust Removery just because other people's experiences seem to be way more painful and traumatic than I have experienced with Removery. So I trust them, and I will continue working with them. I know a lot of people ask, like, can you use numbing cream? And some people get numbing injections. I personally don't think that I don't think it's worth it. With numbing cream, the laser goes deeper than the numbing cream will numb. So you're still going to feel pain, and you're just making yourself more uncomfortable after as the numbing cream wears off. With the numbing injections, you're just adding on all this extra time and discomfort getting these injections for a laser tattoo removal that will last maybe 3 minutes. So I feel like you could just full force go for it. I'm going to just suck it up and get it removed, then just all the other extra work. But that's just my personal opinion. That's why I don't use numbing cream, because it's not that bad depending on the area. It just feels like someone's snapping you with a rubber band. And again, like the arm and the leg and the chest, I feel like don't hurt that bad. My torso, it does hurt a little bit more, but it's not like I wouldn't waste all the extra time getting numbing cream or injections. And so yeah, that is my tattoo removal update. Highly recommend Removery. Again, all my friends go to Removery. I go to Removery. They're so nice. I love my technician. I think her name's Emily, if I remember. She's so sweet. So highly recommend. Everybody should check out Removery if you're interested in tattoo removal.
So look, I don't know if she was doing a lot of talking, but I think she was saying the older she got, she felt like these tattoos wasn't the look, the aesthetic she was going for anymore. The title says something like she was getting removed because men said they wouldn't date her because of the tattoos. I think that just comes down to, her finding the right nigga that likes tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Me, as a person that got tattoos, I think tattoos are sexy on most women. You know what I'm saying? It's some tattoos I don't like. I don't like the titty tattoos. I don't like the Deontay right above the nipple. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like niggas' names on the female I'm dealing with. I think that's when it gets a little trashy. When you got a bunch of stars and shit around the titty. You know what I'm saying? When you got when your titty see her shits look a little bit more elegant, a little bit more traditional, and I can vibe with that. But when you got the hood tattoos on your titty, you was in dude off Facebook's living room getting your titty tattooed, getting your left ass cheek tattooed. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that I don't particularly fuck with. You know what I'm saying? But most tattoos on most attractive women is a really sexy thing. The thing about tattoos is you gotta have the right build. That's what people don't be on. And then kind of go back with dreads too. Dreads look sexy on some females, but some females they don't. Same with tattoos. Tattoos look sexy on attractive women. On some women it don't look attractive. Now, like I said, most women ain't doing that shit for me. So I'm just, you know what I'm saying? My opinion only matter to me. But if you're asking for my fucking opinion, I think all of this shit is subjective to how fucking attractive you are. I think you will see a beautiful young woman, beautiful chocolate melanin skin woman, pretty eyes, beautiful skin with some dreads, and oh my God, this shit look beautiful. And then you would see some ashy, busted up, you know what I'm saying, cosmetically challenged female with eczema and shit. And then she have dreads and it look a little dirty. It look a little nasty. I think that same philosophy goes to the tattoos. You know? Baby girl, she was tripping though, cause her shit don't look too, her shit don't look too masculine. She don't look masculine. You know what I'm saying? Now the left side of her arm does look better than the right. You know what I'm saying? Because it does look more concise. You kind of know what the fuck is going on. On that right arm, you really can't see what's going on. So I get why she did it. I don't think it's stopping too much in her life. I think the same man that would like the left arm would be the same man that like the right arm. I don't think it's gonna be a dude that, oh yeah, I date a bitch with the left arm, but not with. I don't think it'll be like that. I think tattoos is a thing. Like either you like it or you don't like it.
Recently single, and if I have to sit through one more dinner where a man asks me what my hobbies are, I don't have any, okay? I don't have any. Plus, we're gonna ghost each other in 2 weeks anyway, so just buy me a drink.
I went on a date, y'all, and I am again reminded as to why I don't go on dates, okay? So, we had met a while ago through, like, a friend of a friend, whatever, like, kept up to date with each other, had each other on Instagram, had each other on Facebook, whatever the case scenario is. He texted me and was like, want to go on a date next week? And I was like, sure, let's go on a date. He was like, let me pick you up, be ready by 6 o'clock, and be in something nice. And I was like, holy crap, you are a gentleman. This is what I've been looking for in this freaking generation full of scoozies. So anyways, we go on a date. He's like giving me that vibe of like he wants a housewife, which I'm okay with. We get home. You know, he drops me off. He gives me a kiss on the cheek and night, gives me a hug. Then he messages me and sends me a freaking picture. And you know what type of picture I'm talking about? Absolutely not. Obviously, that's not what I wanted, dude. Thank you. Next.
Yeah, man. He played that kind of wrong. I say he played that wrong. I think when I be hearing dudes and I be watching like these videos online of dudes trying to court women, trying to do this, bro, niggas got the game all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got the game all fucked up. Me personally, I think if you do take a female out, I think what he said, only thing that he did that I probably would have did a little bit different was not the, oh, do you want to go on a date? I would have just said, hey, boom. Friday, 6 p.m., come with me down here to Madison. You know, I almost get a spot up. You know, so I'm gonna get your spot up. Boom. 8 o'clock Friday. Come down here with me. We're gonna have a good time. I'll pick you up. Blah. All that pickup shit was cool. But the being bold after the date, that's some of the most lamest, cringiest shit, bro. If you had that on your mind from the jump as a man, bro, you gotta try to press. You gotta try to press the issue when you with her. You know what I'm saying? A woman gonna respect that way more than you being a little timid little bitch the whole fucking date, respectful kissing the bitch on her fucking forehead, lame ass nigga, and then get in the car and sending cock pictures. This shit is crazy. I would have blocked. She did nothing wrong. I would have blocked your ass too. I would have, hey, nigga, how you this bold after the date, you little horny fuck? You know what I'm saying? How you so Mr. fucking respectful on the date, and then as soon as you drop me off, you sending cock pictures. Balls in the shit and everything. It's absolutely insane. That's pussy shit. I think you should have took her to he probably took her to some lame ass romantic dinner. You know what I'm saying? Spent a bag on the bitch, you know what I'm saying? And then gonna get home and get horny and shit and start sending cock pictures. Shit is absolutely absurd. You gotta be pressing the issue when you're with her. You gotta be breaking the touch barrier. You gotta get the hug. Squeeze a little upper cheek. You know what I'm saying? Be a little seductive. This little bitch ass nigga probably was Kevin Hart on the date. Telling jokes and monologues and all type of shit. And then he get in the car and the gall of this nigga to get home just get to sending dick pictures, cock pictures is absolutely insane. Men, do fucking better. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to do my little critique in both sides, but this video was more so making niggas look lame. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna call it spade a spade. I ain't gonna just be bashing on the shorties when the niggas is clearly tripping. This nigga was tripping. Like, comment, subscribe, bro. Let me know what y'all think about this shit down below in the comments. Is it just me? Am I tripping? Or was this last dude tripping? And then even homeboy from the beginning who just left the bitch at the table, that's weak to me. That's weak to me. You can't invite somebody out. Oh, you don't, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she had too much makeup on, the vibe one there. Maybe you had a feeling you wasn't finna crack. You can't just dip on the bitch. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can, but goddamn. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about shit down in the comments. I'm dropping a video a day. I'm trying to be as consistent as possible. I appreciate y'all love and supporting that nigga. I really do. Fuck with me.